welcome to the Thornton City Council Candidate Forum presented by the Thornton Area Chamber of Commerce. My name is Courtney Potter, and I have the privilege of serving as the Chamber's Executive Director. Tonight is all about connection, connecting residents with the people who want to serve them, and connecting ideas with the future of our city. The Chamber is proud to create spaces like this where business, community, and local government can come together for open, respectful dialogue. Before we begin, I'd like to extend a sincere thank you to our candidates for being here tonight, some of them which are in the other room, and for their willingness to serve our community. Running for office takes courage, dedication, and heart, and we deeply appreciate their commitment to Thornton's future. It's also my pleasure to introduce our moderator for the evening, someone who understands public service and regional collaboration at the highest level, Heidi Williams. Heidi is the president and CEO of Civic Results, a Colorado-based nonprofit that convenes the Metro Mayor's Caucus, a coalition of 39 mayors representing more than half of Colorado's population. Before leading Civic Results, Heidi served as the Mayor of Thornton from 2011 to 2019. She owned a small business and worked as Director of Opioid Response for Colorado Attorney General Bill Weiser. Heidi believes that Colorado's biggest challenges, housing, transportation, water, and growth, don't stop at city limits. She spent her career building regional solutions that strengthen communities across the state, and we're honored to have her here tonight to lead tonight's discussion. Please join me in welcoming Heidi Williams.
Hi everyone. So nice to see some familiar faces and some new faces. I'm really honored to be here tonight. Courtney, thank you for the wonderful introduction. I really appreciate it. And thank you to the Thornton Area Chamber of Commerce for hosting this important forum. We didn't have a Chamber of Commerce when I was mayor, so I was so excited when this got started. I want to just say that events like this really remind us that local government is where community really happens. It's where our neighbors step up to help shape the future of the place we all call home. And tonight's forum is about listening, hearing, and finding common ground. I want to thank all of our candidates for being here and for their willingness to serve. Okay, so before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to go over how the evening will run. We'll move ward by ward, beginning with Ward 1 and then proceeding through Ward 2, 3, and 4. For each ward, this ward being the exception since there's only one candidate, they will start with a 1-minute opening statement. Sherry's just going to take a few more than 1 minute. And then I'm going to ask 4 common questions that each candidate in the ward will answer. Each candidate will have 90 seconds per question. After the 4 shared questions, each candidate will receive 1 individual question, a unique question just for them, and will again have 90 seconds to respond. At the end of the section, each candidate will give a 1-minute closing statement. No rebuttals or interruptions will be permitted, and time limits will be enforced. We do have a timekeeper down here who will hold up a yellow card when there's 15 seconds remaining and a red card when time is up. We do ask our audience to please remain respectful throughout the evening. There will be no applause or outbursts during the forum, and anybody who knew me when I was mayor know that I'm pretty strict about that. But we do invite you to show your appreciation at the end of each ward's section. So now, let's see, took my right page here. We're going to start with Chair Salazar. Chair's just running for Ward 1, and then if you would like to just take a moment to talk to the people here tonight about your plans for City Council.
Hi, I'm Chair Salazar, and I'm currently rerunning for the Ward 1 seat. I was elected in March because of all of you, and I am rerunning because of all of you. I'm really proud of some of my accomplishments that I've gotten done while I was since I've been on council. Number 1 is public comment. We got public comment moved to where it needs to be. It should have never been moved in the first place because I want to listen to my constituents because they matter to me. And also I got the Code of Conduct passed because some of us are not so polite to other people, and I really feel that we should respect each other. And also I worked on the Niagara Creek open space so that I could get, so that it can be finished and that we could
have a great open space for all of us to enjoy.
Well, I'll ask some questions here. And I'm just drawing them out of the cups because that way nobody's being biased. This is a great one. How can the city better address homelessness and connect people to resources?
Well, one of the biggest problems with homelessness is that a lot of people don't want the resources. We try all the time to help them as much as we can to receive the resources. And another problem with that is that community connections is not on a bus lane. That's a major problem in our city. I feel that we miss a lot of the people because of that. I feel that if community connections was moved, then it could be on a major bus line and then we could offer to help more people.
Thank you for that. So Thornton is known for its parks and recreation. What improvements would you prioritize?
I think we have beautiful parks, and one of the things that I would like to see is more connections to the parks. Because right now, up in my area, there's not trails to get to other parks. I mean, there's some in the open space, but it's difficult to get to other parks in our area. And another thing is we don't have a lot of parks in our area. We deserve more parks.
Appreciate that. This one is something that's really close to the work I'm doing right now. Do you believe Thornton should grow up, as in density, or out, as in more single-family homes? Or a combination?
Well, the biggest problem right now is that we have the missing middle. And we need more high-dens housing. I believe that we also need more affordable housing. So I'm always going to advocate for affordable housing.
Thank you. And then what industries or sectors do you see as key to Thornton's long-term economic success? Yeah, what industries or sectors do you see as key to Thornton's long-term economic success?
I feel that the biggest thing is small businesses. We need to really hone in on them, and we really need to help them remain in business, because just in my area today, I noticed that we just lost a major flower shop, which I was totally surprised. Happy the coffee shop is going into that area, but surprised that the flower shop that's been there forever. So we really need to put more efforts into our small businesses.
Okay, and last question. How should Thornton engage with regional chambers, businesses, and nonprofits to build influence?
Well, I think Thornton does a pretty good job of that right now, but I think that everybody should have a seat at the table, and that we all should have opinions, and everybody should listen openly to each other.
Thank you. And then if you'd like to take a minute for just some closing remarks, and we'll be done. For some closing remarks.
Oh, well, I started out with my accomplishments, and now I'd like to finish with my goals. One of my goals is to do everything that I can to make I-25 a safer place for all of us. I know that down in my area that it is a major congestion, and that lots of things need to be changed down there. Another thing that I would like to do is revitalize South Thornton. I can't wait to be involved in the Thornton Shopping Center and what's going to happen there. That's about all I think.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you very much. Let's give a round of applause for Carrie. Thank you. All right, now we are ready for our Ward 2 candidates.